Everybody. Happy Wednesday. Today I wanted to pop in here and talk about a conversation that I had just a little bit ago. And the love languages that we use or that light us up really encourage all relationships to grow. And so do you guys know your love languages? Do you know what your top love language is? I guess there's only five, right? There is only five. They're physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, and receiving gifts. So what is your top love language? How do you do life better? What fills your heart with goodness when somebody does something with you or for you? My top love language is physical touch, which really means just being close to somebody, holding their hand, getting a really good hug, sitting next to the human. Doesn't necessarily have to be anything else. It could just be in relationship with your business partners, in relationship with your friends, how big your bubble is, right? Is physical touch and just that connection with another human. And you guys, I really feel like, as I said in another group this morning, I really feel like the biggest thing that we as humans want is to be heard and to connect with each other or connect with somebody, really to be heard and understood. And just have that connection, right? We miss that connection. If you're an extrovert, the last couple years might have been really hard for you or difficult, challenging, if you will, because you missed people, you missed the physical touch, you missed hugging people, you missed that connection in real time. As we have learned how to connect with people on Zoom, how to look into their eyes. I did a exercise yesterday to just stand there, just sit there and look in humans' eyes. And it was a challenge, and it was really good practice to connect with people on Zoom. My next one is quality time. And so does this light you up? Does spending quality time with your kids without interaction? This means like not on your phone, eating supper, checking Instagram, not watching a movie, checking if your Facebook Live had 100 likes today. This is actually being intentional. This is how people will be heard and how they will feel loved as well. This might not be what lights you up on fire, right? But this could be somebody else in your family or a friend or your significant other, your partner. It might be how they do life in their best. If they see you on your phone, not being intentional, and their love language is quality time, how do you suppose that relationship's going to be, right? What do you suppose that's going to feel like to that other human, right? That they're not good enough. They're not worthy of your quality time. They're not worthy to take up the space in that moment with you. And so this is really a powerful tool. Take the quiz. It's in the description. Take the quiz, or I would encourage you to take the quiz if you don't know what they are. And I realized today that they can change. I know that our strengths can change if we have a significant change in our life. And so I just didn't really realize that these could change because mine have. I believe that mine were words of affirmation before, and now it changed to physical touch. So really knowing what lights you up, what fills your heart, what fills your cup to overflowing can positively enhance every relationship, whether it's a business relationship, whether it is partners in an entrepreneur situation, whether it be your relationship with your family that you live with, or relationships to outside family too, or your bestie, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be your partner or your significant other. It could be how you do life with your 5 best friends. This could be, do you know what your best friend's love language is? That is a really good question, right? If you don't know, if you can't figure it out, if you're like, have no freaking clue, have them take the test. Be like, hey, I just saw this. I'm just wondering, I would like, I just would like to know if we're just like super different. You don't have to be like, I want to gift you something, or I want to enhance our relationship. You don't have to tell the other human what the focus or what the reason is. But I think you'd be surprised if you start working in your people's love language, how that relationship will change, and how fast that relationship can change. I would encourage this. I think this is going to be profound, and I think it would be a good focus for everybody right now, because I feel like we are missing connection. I feel like the weight of the world is heavier and it's kind of dragging us down, right? And if we can pour love into other humans, that just pours, it just like comes back, right? What we think about, we bring about. And so if we're pouring goodness and being intentional on giving goodness out, we're also going to receive that goodness back. Because first of all, it feels good to help somebody else. It feels good to enhance somebody else's day. But when you put off that energy, right, it comes full circle. And if you're being intentional with your partner, your significant other, your business partner, your best friend, I feel like they are going to do the same, right? This is just a conversation that came up today. You might be like, why am I seeing this live? Why, Shannon, are you having this conversation? This group, Beacon of Light, is going to be all encompass of the umbrella of what I do and commit to. What I do and commit to is the 4 pillars of health, right? The 4 pillars of health is natural holistic wellness, keeping our body at par or in homeostasis as much as possible, mindset and mood, movement, and lastly, the food we eat. Okay. So the 4 pillars of health are really transformational with your inner body, your outer shell, and the way you think every single day, the way you live your life, the intentions you put in front of you, the things and the words you say out loud to yourself or other people all have a drastic effect, positively or negatively on your day. And so I'm just going to start sharing little tips on how to enhance relationships with yourself or with the people around you, based upon these 4 pillars. So if you're like, Shannon, you do essential oils? Yep, I do. I love doTERRA essential oils and products that they carry. I love talking about gut health and all the things to help pour goodness into our body to enhance our physical and our emotional wellness. But our physical and emotional wellness encompasses a lot of things, right? Things that I used to forget to talk about, things that I used to just pass by. So I'm trying and I'm starting a new challenging myself, right? To be intentional about how to enhance the quality of your life. You guys, we're gifted every single day. We do not know if tomorrow will come, right? And so if we can live a fully purposed, if we can live with intention, if we can start our day with gratitude, if we can pour goodness into our body or in our mind, how much better will every single day be? How much better is our quality of our relationships with our kids? How much better of a human can we be if that is our intention, to just do better than the person I saw in the mirror yesterday? Not challenge you to be in competition with anybody else, but just really realize that if you change 1% of anything, if you increase anything by 1%, your life in a year will be completely different. It is a journey to health, right? The health journey and the mindset journey is a journey of consistent action, but 1% difference can make all the change that you've been looking for a very long time. So put in the comments if you know your love languages. Put in the comments if you are watching the replay or if you're here live. Give me your top 5, your top love language. Let me know the percentages. The last one of mine is receiving gifts, and I know exactly why, because it goes back to a childhood thought process, right? Something was wrong. And so I know why that one has always been last in my love language. That has not changed at all. Would love to know. I am so incredibly blessed to have you guys in this group. Welcome. If you have not seen my face yet, here I am. Fill in the goodness in this group. in a collaboratory way. I'm sure you'll see other humans in here pouring goodness into you as well. Have a blessed and amazing, amazing Wednesday, and have a great rest of your week. Set an intention and live your best day. We'll talk to you soon.